I'm almost to 10K subscribers. This is low-key insane, bro. Like, how fast this shit is happening literally makes no sense. Like, it makes sense to me, but when it actually happens, you like, damn, you had that feeling of like, damn, it's finally happened, but at the same time, you like, all right, I still got work to do. It's not like an actual peace when you're doing content, bro. I don't know how to even explain it, but what the fuck, bro? The fact that it's happening so fast off of what I'm doing is really mind-blowing to me, bro. I tried to tell y'all this months ago, 2-3 months ago. I said, small creators are blowing up, bro. You gotta take advantage at some point. Just stay focused, stay locked in. It might take you a couple months, it might take you 1, 2, 3 months, whatever. Just keep going. I literally just got off from work, about to make this video so I can post it for y'all, so y'all get this information. I hope y'all see it. I hope y'all watch it and take in the information and actually apply it to whatever you're doing, whether it's YouTube, whether it's TikTok, whether it's Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. I don't care what platform you're on, bro. If you follow a certain strategy that's working for that platform and that algorithm, you will get monetized. I'm not monetized yet. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm monetized. I got the subs or whatever. I'm still trying to get the watch time. But if anything, you're gonna see some traction, bro. And after that, it's just constantly staying disciplined, constantly posting videos, constantly doing your research, and you'll get there. Bro, 10K. And I'm not even gonna stop at 10K. I'm looking at it like, all right, I'm gonna get to 10K and chill. I'm monetized. No, bro. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep posting. I'm gonna keep doing my thing. And that's what I think everybody should do, bro. Don't hit a certain number and then be like, all right, well, I'm good now. I'm getting a certain amount of money. I got the subs, whatever. No, bro. Just keep going, bro. Especially if you really enjoy this shit. I'm gonna assume that if you post on social media, there's a part of you that enjoys either the editing or, you know, whatever you're posting about. Like, you have some type of love for whatever you're doing, right? So I posted this in my last video. You haven't seen it. I posted in a couple videos back then, 2 or 3 months ago, when I was, you know, looking into Dante London and Robert Benjamin, all these people that are kind of blowing up and giving the tips, whatever. There's a couple things you need to do, right? You gotta follow trends for sure, to a certain extent. I made a point of this in my last video, not to make it your world and make it the end all be all to just follow trends. But at the end of the day, that's just what's work, bro. It works. No matter what you do, no matter what you like, no matter how you feel about it, following a trend, depending on when you get to it and depending on what it is, will work for your channel. Even if you posting about, like, I'm posting about fitness channel or about fitness channel. I'm posting about fitness, but what's working for me right now is a finger challenge. 2 totally different things, right? 2 different audiences, 2 different types of content, whatever. But it's working, it's getting the subs, it's getting the watch time, all that shit, right? Do what works. Do what works for your channel. Especially if it's Instagram or TikTok or anything, because at that point, you really only need the followers. So it's a lot easier than doing YouTube. YouTube, you gotta have a certain amount of subs and you gotta have a watch time to get ads or to get paid or whatever. So definitely follow trends, bro. Go through here. I'll tell you what I did. You know, I saw this challenge. I went to the main page. Actually, I went to the person's page. I saw, oh shit, like they got 10, 20,000 views or so many likes, whatever it was. And I went to the main page and I saw that video did really well. You know, he posted, let's just say 20 videos, and there was like 5 of them that had over 1 million. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pick one of these that I kind of relate to, that I fuck with, and then I'm gonna use that video to collab with it, post it. Boom, 17K views off that first video. And I went back to that same page and I was like, all right, which one of these do I mess with the most, or which one do I think you know, is kind of relatable to what's going on now, or what's relatable to, you know, I think it was childhood or like parenting, school, something like that. Boom, another 15,000. And it happened over time. It wasn't like I just got them in that night. It was over a couple days. You know, I'm commenting, going back and I'm commenting. I'm liking people's comments. I'm doing all these things, bro, just to make sure that the traction is constantly coming in. You gotta engage also. That's a big thing on all the platforms. It's not about how many followers you got to a certain extent. It's not about how many likes you get. Engaging on most of these platforms, especially TikTok, is what's gonna get you subs, what's gonna get you people coming back to your page, is what's gonna keep people engaged with what you're doing and being like, okay, I remember this person said something to me when I was on their page. Let me go look at what they got going on now. You know what I'm saying? So keep doing that, bro. especially for small creators. If you already got over 10K, 20K followers, it'll probably still work for you, or 20,000 subs or whatever, it'll probably still work for you depending on the niche and stuff like that. But I feel like YouTube and TikTok are pushing out people that, you know, aren't at that monetization stage yet for whatever reason. I don't really know. But if you look at a lot of big creators, they're talking about it too, and they're making content about it. So go to these creators, go see what they're saying, go see what they did to get to their point, or what they see is going on the app and the platform. And some for sure will pop off, bro. I know it. If I always say this, bro, if I can make it happen, and I'm finally making it happen after all this time, bro, years and years of putting in work, it's kind of surreal, bro. Like, to think about how quick this has happened, and like after all the videos I posted, it just so happened to be that challenge, and at the timing of it, right? Because I stated this in my last video, I was really thinking about quitting, bro. I was really like, bro, I'm stressing about these videos, bro. I'm coming home posting. I got the army to deal with. I got my wife and kids I want to spend more time with. You know, that's my main priority. I got other stuff in my head I'm thinking about building. Why am I doing this social media? Like, because at the end of the day, I knew in the back of my mind, like, social media ain't really going nowhere right now. It may be another platform. It may be like something different along the line with AI and all this stuff going on. But like, as far as us being on our phones, or I think at some point we'll be on either watches, you know, where you just kind of use your watch and there's a display or somewhere, you on your eye or your glasses. Meta already has the glasses where you can just basically use those. And I can see a transition to where it ain't gonna really be phones anymore. So that's gonna kind of eliminate the whole being on your phone social media thing. That's why I would say like doing just text or faceless stuff, or what's another good one? Just audio will be really, really beneficial in the future. But right now, you know, making videos, and of course YouTube is definitely not going anywhere. I don't see that going anywhere, but there's gonna be some type of transition at some point. So like, you just gotta get ahead of the curve now before things change, you know what I mean? Yeah, bro, so constantly being on trends is definitely one of them. I would say understanding what's going on in society and what people are actually talking about, like what's a big thing that's going on. Definitely the presidency would have been something major to talk about. I remember when Drake and Kendrick dropped their album, or they started beefing or whatever, I made a video over one of the songs and I didn't post it. In my car, made the video, everything, didn't post it. And then later that night, I saw somebody do a very, very similar video to exactly what I was gonna do, and his video blew up. Like, just take the chance, bro. Like, nobody really cares. Like, after, with all the people's attention span and the dopamine hits from social media and stuff, people might fuck with your video or whatever, but they gonna watch it, they gonna enjoy it. You know, they might come back later, but at the end of the day, they gonna like it, watch it, go on to the next thing, especially with shorts and reels and stuff like that. So like, don't be fighting this demon in your head to be like, no, I'm not gonna do that because I don't feel like people will fuck with it, or I don't feel like it's gonna get the views. Just do it, bro. The upside of posting a video and taking the however long it takes you to edit, you know, it really shouldn't take that long nowadays, because you can just get on the camera and talk for 30 seconds, 1 minute, and then just post. You know, even with video like this, you know, I'm gonna talk for 20-30 minutes. I'm not really finna edit it for real, and then I'm gonna just be done. If anything, I'm just gonna work on the thumbnail, and then that's gonna be it. Like, it's really not as time consuming as people think, but it depends on what you really want to do, bro. Like, if you're posting a certain type of social media content that is time consuming, then that's different. But for most of us, especially right now with how these algorithms are pushing out certain content, you don't really need to go crazy on edits like how you used to when social media first started. Like, the aesthetic of thing is not as demanding as it used to be, right? Only platform that I would say where it is really like that is Instagram. And I made this point yesterday. Like, that's a totally different type of content. And even then, they still have people who just make, you know, quick, let me talk into the camera. You know, I think people eating and talking in their videos, or doing like meal prepping, is a really big thing right now on Instagram. So yeah, bro, do that for sure. Know what's going on in the world. Pay attention. If you see something on freaking 4 or 5 platforms and it's a major topic at the time, try posting it. Like, what do you have to lose? You know everybody talking about it, so it's a good chance that the algorithm is going to push out your video. It makes sense when you think about it. Like, if you math it out, the odds of your video probably getting pushed out, maybe not because it's a lot of people, but at the same time, that small chance that, oh, I can get 10, 20, maybe a viral video from this because it's a big topic right now, is definitely worth it. And that's how I looked at it. Especially with me, like, looking at, I'm in the Army. Like, I know a lot of people are in the Army, and there's a lot of different Army content, but maybe there's just going to be a video where I talk about a certain thing in the uniform, and just having the uniform on is just going to draw certain people to that video, like, just to watch it depending on what I say or what the topic is. So for sure do that, bro. Make your videos about, if you're doing long format videos on YouTube, make those videos about 20-25 minutes long, because you need the watch hours, right? And that's what my big focus is now, making sure that I can get people engaged to watch the whole video, or at least 10-20 minutes. If I can get one, just like I did with the shorts, bro, and the finger challenge, if you can get one solid video and then keep going after that, you know, same topic or similar topic, then you can hit that goal. Easy, bro. Well, I won't say easy. It's not going to be easy. It might not work the first time. I've been doing this for 3 or 4 years now, and I've been bouncing from topic to trend, to strategy, and the strategies always change because the platforms are always changing. So if you miss a window, it's okay, because there's always going to be a new window, just like there's always going to be a new platform. TikTok wasn't around before, you know, it was like Vine. Before that was like MySpace and stuff. You know, they got Threads now. X is totally different now. Before it was Twitter. So like, you just got to figure out what platform you kind of feel like you navigate the best, in a sense, and also figure out, you know, just what works best for you. Don't just hop onto a platform trying to make money. Don't try to hop into something you have no real knowledge about. You know, I think that's kind of way to a self-destruction, right? You're not gonna like it. You're gonna really hate what you're doing. You're gonna be spending a lot of time doing something you're not really engaged with, and at the same time just chasing the money, bro. I've been in that space, bro. Like, I just need to get monetized so I can get my bread. It ain't really a good mindset to have, and you're not gonna enjoy what you're doing, because as soon as you post a video and it don't get the traction you want, you're just kind of gonna be like, well, fuck, like, I just wasted my time. When in reality, you should be definitely enjoying what you're doing, and it should be some type of enjoyment for sure when you're posting these videos. So that's the second thing. The third thing I would say, just outside of paying attention to what society has going on, pay attention to what other creators are doing, right? Like, it could be a creator that I saw a Robert Benjamin video earlier saying how he saw that there was a gap in a certain type of content, in a certain type of topic. So he made a video on that. And if he obviously saw that there wasn't any other creators doing videos on that. Like, maybe they were just doing videos on politics, or maybe they're doing videos on fitness. Whatever your niche is, regardless, when you see a gap in a certain topic, try to have a video out, because that could be the video that definitely goes viral. It's saturated for sure in fitness, 100% saturated. Everybody wants to be a trainer right now. Everybody wants to be a damn instructor. Everybody wants to do meal plans, but most people don't really know like what to do. I feel like the food industry right now is really saturated for sure. So like, look into the gaps in the content. There's even a page on TikTok for content gaps that you could look into and post about something. Pay attention to that, bro, because that's a big one. That's just gonna help your content get pushed out a lot more than if you already go into a video or a topic where it's a bunch of people posting, right? Like when Drake dropped his album, everybody was doing the fucking singing stuff on TikTok of Drake's album over whatever song they liked. And you could get some views off that, you know, depending on what you post, depending on what the title is above and all that stuff, and the time, whatever, you could get some views. But say it might be smarter if you see everybody doing a video over like Nokia or Die Trying or whatever song that was really a lot of people really mess with. Try to do a song on let's just say Greedy, or the Spanish song. I don't even know what the fuck that song called, but exactly, like, nobody really even listened to that for real, from my understanding. I don't know, maybe y'all mess with it. I ain't really mess with it, but do a video on that, because then there's a whole lot less creators doing videos on that, so there's a chance of your video getting pushed out more. And that goes for all the platforms, bro. Like, pay attention to what is going on. I promise you this shit gonna work. Pay attention, like go through people's pages, see. There's no real correlation between followers and views either on a lot of the platforms. Like you can go look at your most famous fucking influencer or actor or whatever. They might have 2 million views or 2 million followers, I'm sorry, but their last 3 videos only got like 100,000 views or 200,000 views or whatever. So like there's always this like notion of, well, I got 1,000 followers, why I ain't getting 2,000 or 1,000 views per video? Bro, these people that even got the most followers ain't even reaching that view count when they post. Maybe every 5 or 6 or 10 videos, depending on how hard they're going. But even then, bro, you can the research and the statistics are right there in front of our faces. You just gotta go look into it. And like I said, do your research. And you'll see. And that's why you shouldn't really get discouraged. I can't speak, bro. You shouldn't get discouraged. Like no matter what you're doing, no matter what you're posting, focus on yourself, right? Focus on yourself for the most part. Yes, pay attention to what other people have going on so that you understand like what's working, what's not working, all that stuff. But you need to be locked in on what you need to be posting, what you're doing. Don't compare. Comparing will fuck you up automatically. It's already a bad space to put yourself in. When you focus on what you gotta do, what you like, what you know what is working for your page, because everybody's page is different, then you'll be straight. That's where a lot of my problems came in. I would post something, I would literally copy a video for somebody else, bro. Same audio, same format, same all that. Not understanding it, like, well, this person posted in a totally different time zone than I did. It's a totally different face. You know, people might just fuck with your video just because of how you look or how you sound. So copying their format and copying exactly what they're doing is not gonna automatically get you views or get you subs or whatever. Just be yourself, dog. Be authentic, be real. Like, show your personality, show your character, and be consistent. Consistent. You have to post every day. Because when you're posting every day, if you don't miss a day, then you might get lucky. That might be your lucky day, bro. But if you miss one day, you miss 2 days, or you take a week break. I had a bad habit of like going for 2 months straight and then be like, bro, I'm burnt out, dog. I need like 3 days off at least. I need a weekend off. That weekend off, it might cost you. And I had to really learn that the hard way. And when I came back out, just got back from the field, I was like, I took my time, right? I definitely took my time to get back into posting, because I knew like, okay, when I do start posting again, and it's gonna be a daily thing, no matter what, I'm gonna do my research. I'm gonna lose time from my friends. I'm gonna take some time from work, take some time from my family, my kids. It's just gonna have to happen. You know, there's gonna have to be something that there's an exchange in this, right? So I did that. I've been posting every single day since then. And then I think maybe like a week or 2 after I was posting, skyrocketed, you know? So I think that's the best mindset to have going into this shit. You could definitely hit your subs, you can definitely hit your watch time, you can definitely get your followers, but you have to stay true to yourself. You have to be locked in on your own goals, bro. Whatever you want, and have a backup plan. Like this social media thing, everybody ain't gonna make a lifetime's worth of money or a real salary, or it's not gonna match your job salary or whatever just from posting on social media. There are some people that do it, but at the end of the day, I think you need to have your job, you need to have your social media, you need to have a backup plan, you need to have a way to say, okay, I got making my money off social media, but can I really start like a business with this? Because that's what most people do. They have a website ready, you know, a lot of people have a team with them. You know, it's not that easy. A lot of us just doing this by ourselves, picking up the phone, recording, talking, editing by ourselves, you know, creating thumbnails by ourselves. There are resources for that, and you could pay your, you know, $50, $100 a month or whatever it is to do that. But I get it, bro. There's a lot of us just out here kind of grinding it out, doing our own thing. It's tough. It's really tough, but you got to make it work if you're going to do it. You know, if it's easy, I feel like nobody would really want to do it. If somebody told you, there was this quote I heard, if somebody told you there was gold at the top of a mountain, right? All you had to do was get to the top of the mountain. You'd be a little bit more discouraged to go to the top of the mountain. But it would only be so many people that would actually climb the mountain, of course, right? But if there was gold on a straightaway path, all you had to do was get there. Nobody cares to just walk, bro. 50, 100 feet, 200 feet. then everybody would want to go and it wouldn't be as valuable. But when you got to climb to the top of the mountain, there's only going to be a select few that want to get there. Think about that when you think about the social media stuff, right? It's going to be hard to get there because everybody ain't doing it. There's a lot of people on social media that ain't making money, not real money. I got a whole discount code, bro. It's a little bit of cheddar here and there, but I'm not making thousands and thousands. Even the biggest, I feel like the biggest influencers, they ain't making crazy money. But a lot of us really enjoy what we're doing, and that's why we keep doing it. You got to change your mindset about this whole social media thing because it isn't like, it ain't real life anyway. I think a lot of us forget that. Like, you get on social media, you scroll, and you have the understanding of like, okay, like this isn't real, but like I see people making money. You don't know how much money people really making on here. You don't really know what people going through on a day-to-day basis. They only posting so much. It's like a snippet. You know, it's like a highlight reel of what's really happening in people's lives. I've talked about it and I've done it, bro. Made the video as perfect as possible so you can think like, hey, this is what is actually happening. Because that's just how it is, bro. At the end of the day, just pay attention to what you got going on. Take these tips from me. For somebody that is kind of working for it right now, I wouldn't say that I'm successful in this. I wouldn't say that, you know, I've blown up. I definitely haven't blown up for real. But I'm making some strides. You know, I think that's something to be proud of. And that's information for what's working for me that should be pushed out to other people. Because maybe I give this to somebody, they watch it, and then they actually blow up. You know, they get to 50,000 or 100,000 subscribers. And then good, bro. That's what I want. I want everybody to eat. It's not realistic for everybody to eat, but the more people that you can help with this shit, the better off you are. You know, I think that makes you a better person. And who knows, somebody might be in a hard time where like they feel just like how I feel and just how like most of us felt. You know, damn, I'm making content every single day. It's been 3 months. It's been 6 months. It's been a year. Ain't nothing slapping. And then they hear you speak or they hear me speak and they say, okay, like, all right, I can do this. I'm not gonna quit yet. You know, I started this because of this. Everybody started social media for something. There's some type of motivation behind why you got on the camera. It's hard to get on the camera and speak, bro, to random people or to just yourself. Like right now, I'm just kind of talking to myself in my car. But I hope y'all get this message. I hope y'all take these tips. Go watch Dante London. He has some videos where he put out some good info on like how he blew up. Go watch Robert Benjamin. You know, there's other creators out there. These are just the two that I know for sure that I've gotten some of my tips and strategies from. And yeah, just keep posting, bro. Keep grinding. Keep a good mindset. I always say stay prayed up. I thank God every day for the life that I have, the things that I have in my life, and the fact that, you know, it's finally blowing up to an extent. Blowing up. And like I said, I'm making some strides, and that's just something to be thankful for on top of everything else that I had to be grateful for. So keep y'all heads up. I know it's tough, bro. It's still tough for me to like get up and post and make sure that I'm looking into this and that. It's never gonna, I don't want it easy. You shouldn't want it easy. Like I said, if everybody could just get to the top of the mountain, then it wouldn't be as valuable. And I feel like that's how it is with social media. You know, if you can easily just make money, you can just easily get subs and followers, then nobody would really care to do it. Nobody would really care to run it. So keep going. Y'all got this, bro. Appreciate y'all for watching. Like and sub if you haven't already. I'll see y'all in the next video.